Yo, it's your boy BJ Cuts. Today we're gonna do a high top fade, high low with a design in the back, freestyle design. We're gonna achieve this look from this look right here. The client had a previous design, so it was kind of complicated. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on IG at B_J_Cuts with a Z. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this video today. So with this fade, I'm gonna start off with my Andis purple number 2, and I'm gonna just scope the fade a little bit. He had a previous haircut, so I'm just scoped it out a little bit, knock it down. This is with the grain fading, and I'm also using the Andis comb, one of the best combs on the market. After the 2, I go to the Andis 1.5, slightly lower below the 2. Also want to stay below the parietal ridge. So to start this fade off, I'm gonna use my liners. Today I'm balding out with liners. I usually use a closed surgical blade, but I'm gonna start my first line with my liners. From there I go wall magic clips, open lever, up about a 1/2 inch. Cleaning up, doing a lot of cross grain work, making sure I lay the clippers flat against the head. That's very important. So from there I'm always using my comb, making sure I stay true, looking for any errors, combing the hair out. I'm gonna go with my magic clip, lever halfway closed, and clean up to the first line of demarcation. This style of fading right here is the exact style of fading I use in every single fade that I do. Sometimes the blade science may change, but the fade is going to be the same method. From there I'm using the Andis 0 closed lever. I'm going up, not even a 1/2 inch, we're getting a little higher. So you don't want to go up as far. You also want to pull away from the head as you're fading up to not leave hard lines. Soft guidelines, easy fading, easy blending. So from there I went with the Andis 0 close. Now I'm going to go with the open clipper. Today I'm using the Oster fast feed. The blade is equivalent to the Andis master. So I'm using the open blade to clean up right underneath that 0. Now I'm using the Andis 0 open. So I'm gonna fade up again. I'm fading up, blade flat against the scalp, fading up with a flick away motion. I don't want to fade up above that parietal. And as you see here, I'm doing some cleanup work with the grain open clipper. So from there I'm going to be using my Andis number 1 purple guard with the lever open, flick away motion. I'm getting higher, I'm doing a high top fade, so I don't want to go over that parietal ridge. Flicking away, and I'm just cleaning up. A lot of cross grain blending. Staying true to my blade science. So from here, I'm going to go Andis number 2 purple guard. Flicking away. Check out that comb. Always using that comb. Comb. Comb is the key to fading. If you learn to work the comb, fading will become much more simple to you. So from here, as you can see, I switched to the Andis number 1, and I'm going right underneath the 2 work. So if I create a line with a 2, I come under it with a 1. In this case, I'm touching up with a wall 1.5. So if I create a line with a 1, I come under it with an open clipper. If I create it with a 1.5, I come under that with a 1. If I create a line demarcation with a 2, I'll fade up into that under it with a 1.5. So this is going to be some more with the grain blending. Right now I'm using my Andis 1 guard, open lever, and just with the grain blending, knocking off some of the bulk from the parietal ridge. As you can see there, I kind of use like a etching method where I'm going to use in 2 or 3 teeth, the corner of the blade. Perfect for getting those in between lengths. And this is an older video that I'm dropping. Maybe like 4 years old, so I didn't get all of the footage with the lining and everything, but I'm just gonna focus on the fade and the design, the freestyle graphic today. So I'm just doing some line work, using the wall razor edge clippers, add some light fibers, BJ Cuts hair fibers, of course. I'm going to leave a link for those. You can visit my website, bjcuts.com, bjcuts, bjcutz.com, and pick up any hair fibers, spritz, everything that was used for this video. Like I said, this is an older video, so I didn't get all of the footage necessary for today's edit. but it's a super dope cut and I wanted to make sure I get it out there to you. From here I'm starting to etch the part in the high top down the center of the head. Notice I'm pulling the hair away and soft tap, pulling the hair away, comb the hair out. Make sure you're holding the hair over outside of the part. You don't want that line to be thick. You want a nice thin part through the center of the head. Like I said, this video is about 4 years old, so I didn't get the best footage necessary for this edit, but I have a lot of dope content coming. A lot of dope content. I might redo this haircut. So we're gonna go to the back. I left the back. I usually start my fades in the back, but today I didn't because I didn't know where I wanted to go with the design. But hey, I just decided to let's go ahead and fade it out and we'll figure out a freestyle design from there. So I start my line with my Andis liners. Of course the comb. It's just pretty much the same step. If you subscribe to my channel and watch the video Fade and Beard, I went in detail, in depth, full depth, step by step on how to achieve this exact fade that I'm doing right now. I did a fade and beard and I went step by step in detail on every fade that was included in this method. So from here, I'm doing some with the grain touch-ups, with the grain, the same steps as before with the grain. I'm not going to focus too much on the fade here because I want to get to the design. So I'm actually going to speed this up a little bit. And make sure you check out my video tutorial, bald fade and beard. I go in depth, step by step, full detail on how to achieve this fade. So from here I'm going to speed the video up a little bit because I'm not going to focus on the fade. I'm going to focus more on a little bit of shaping in that freestyle design in the back because it was a little complicated because I didn't know where I wanted to go. Designs are always more tougher when you're doing them in the back of the head versus the side of the head. So we'll speed the video up a little bit till we get to that point. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing mohawks, designs, ball fades, color. I mean, if you name it, even comments. Send me a message on things you want to see. Y'all got a whole bunch of ideas that I'll be dropping soon. So hit the notifications, turn notifications on, subscribe, and be on the lookout. So if you notice, I fade up to a certain point. I don't want to go too high, especially when doing high top fades and mohawks. So cuts with any type of length on the top, you don't want to fade too high. So I usually fade up to a certain point. I don't want to fade above the parietal. I got a trick to decide how high is too high coming up in the vid very, very, very soon. So from here we're going to start the design. I'm coming from the part. It's similar to like a juice part coming all the way to the back. See how I loop my part around? So from here I'm kind of deciding what I want to do. And I'm going to loop my part around. Parts consist of a lot of straight lines and curved lines. And I think about it as like the alphabet. A lot of C's, a lot of Z's. Swing like cursive like L's, M's, N's. It's almost like a tattoo artist. You have to be very, very creative. So now I'm just kind of freestyling. I'm seeing where I want to go with it. I didn't have a clue. I already faded the bottom out, so I'm just kind of freestyling right now. And as you can see, my liners are very, very, very sharp. So this video right here is going to focus on how to do a freestyle graphic with clippers only. I'm using no blade in this video. And one major key to doing that is hitting the top and the bottom of your part. And I'll show exactly what I'm talking about in a second. See how I turn the clipper around? So I hit my top line, then I turn the clipper around and I hit my bottom line. And that's also how you can add a little width to it. Width give the design and the freestyle part a lot more flavor. You want to go skinny to wide. You don't want to have one wide consistent line. So from here I'm thinking about what I want to do. So sometimes I'll just do something. I'll create a line, and as you see, I left it. I don't know what I want to do with that yet, but I'm going to figure it out. So okay, I decided to connect that. So I connected that. Okay, now what's next, B? What's next, B? I still can't really figure it out. There's no wrong freestyle design. It's a freestyle design, so it's not supposed to look like something specific. You just have to keep practicing and practicing and practicing, putting in those reps until you actually get it. So from here, I'm still trying to imagine. I kind of imagine the line before I do it. So I'm going in the center of that V right there. Top line, turn the clip around, bottom line. That's how you get those lines sharp. Keep them consistent. So okay, I threw that line right there. Now I'm going into like a 3D thing when I'm doing double lines. And it's looking dope because I also put a fade on it. So okay, as you see there, I decided to go there, and I'm gonna ball that out, and it's gonna turn into a Z. Every freestyle design it consists of the same letters of the alphabet, whether they're cursive or not. A lot of Z's, a lot of M's, N's, L's, S's. You have to be very, very, very creative. Like I said, there's no wrong freestyle design. It's your design, something you thought of. You just gotta try to be better the next time. And also, one thing to keep in mind with the freestyle designs is less is more. So if you have a nice simple design, keep it simple. Add on to it next time. Because if you keep picking at it and keep picking at it, it'll become too much. And that's when the problem consists when you're doing freestyle graphics. So from here, I'm still trying to figure it out. As you can see, my coworkers are messing with me. We're having a lot of fun in the shop. I currently work in the suite, so things are a lot smoother in the suite. I'm gonna have a video on that too, shop versus suite, and which one is better, the pros and cons of both. So here I turn a model. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with the bottom. I know I'm gonna fade it out. I know I'm gonna bald it out, but I'm trying to figure it out. And like I said, there's no wrong answers when you're doing a freestyle graphic. That's why it's called a freestyle graphic. So from here, I'm taking my liners and I'm just doing a little bit more cleanup work. So I decided to bald it out, and I also decided to go ahead and loop that around. So I'm gonna loop that around all the way with my hitters, and I'm gonna fade it out. And that's gonna give it like a 3D look. As you can see, the design is starting to come. So now I'm gonna focus on sculpting. I use my Andis Masters with the surgical fade blade, and I'm just scoping, combing out, staying true, picking out any bolt. Use a pick, use some spritz. I have the BJ Cut spritz, great spritz, non-greasy, non-sticky formula, holds very, very, very well. Try it out. I'm gonna leave a link for it. You can also click the link in my bio on Instagram, or visit my website at www.bjcuts.com. Back to the scoping. Like I said, this footage is like at least 4 years old. I'm gonna actually redo a similar haircut and get all of the perfect angles needed to show everything in depth. But again, to see this fade, the same fade style, make sure you click on the tutorial I put out a couple weeks ago on a fading beard. I go in depth how to achieve a bald fade, step by step, blade science, the guard science, everything from A to Z. So I'm gonna get to edging up, go back to my line up, make sure my client's chin is up, chin always up, chin down, bogus lining. I always tell my client, pick your chin up. And as you can see, the final result, I like it. I think it came out dope. The design came out dope. High low, high top fade, clean shape, freestyle design in the back coming off of the part. It's your boy BJ Cuts, B_J_CUTZ. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page. I have about 4 videos that I'm working on right now. Some graphics. I have a couple neat ideas, so make sure you stay in tune. Hit that like button, leave a comment, let me know if you want to see anything. And that'll wrap it up for this video. This your boy BJ Cuts. Everybody stay safe, stay blessed, keep cutting, keep watching vids, keep learning. And make sure you check out my video, ball fade and beard tutorial. Super dope video, step by step, and how to achieve this fade.